First responders in Wilmington have some new life-saving tools to add to their inventory. The fire department says the nonprofit Heidi's Hope for Homeless Animals donated some pet oxygen masks. The department says the masks can really mean the difference between life and death for pets rescued from fires. The oxygen masks aren't the nonprofit's first contribution to local first responders. Heidi's Hope is also responsible for the new pet microchip scanning stations at both Carolina Beach and Wilmington police departments. If someone finds a lost pet, they can use that scanner to find their owner. Officials say more scanning stations will be set up across the county.